You manage tasks every day. You coordinate teams, hit deadlines, track budgets. But here is a question that stops most professionals cold. What exactly is a project? And how does it differ from the work your team does every single day? In the next 8 minutes, we will break down the full scope of what a project is, the 6 constraints that govern every project, the 5-phase life cycle every project follows, and the common challenges professionals face in the real world. Let us start with the foundation. According to the project management body of knowledge, the global standard for project management, a project is defined as a temporary endeavor undertaken to create a unique product, service, or result. 2 words in that definition carry all the weight: temporary and unique. Temporary means every project has a defined start date and a defined end date. It does not mean short, it means finite. Unique means every project delivers an output that has never been produced in exactly the same form before. So what is not a project? Any work that is continuous, repetitive, and delivers no unique output, that is an operation, not a project. Here is a quick test. Building a company's website is a project. Processing payroll every month, that is an operation. One ends, the other runs indefinitely. Every project, regardless of industry, size, or complexity, shares 5 defining characteristics: temporary nature, unique output, defined objectives, constraints, dedicated resources. Projects are classified across 2 primary dimensions: industry and methodology. By industry, there are 5 major categories: construction and engineering, roads, bridges, commercial buildings, industrial facilities. IT and software development, mobile applications, cloud migrations, ERP upgrades, manufacturing and production, new product launches, process improvement, defect reduction, marketing and creative, product launch campaigns, brand identity systems, content programs, research and development, feasibility studies, prototypes, innovation initiatives. By methodology, projects follow one of 3 delivery models: waterfall, linear, and sequential. Each phase is completed before the next begins. Best for fixed requirements. Think highway construction or compliance systems. Agile, iterative cycles called sprints. Requirements evolve based on continuous feedback. Best for software products and digital marketing programs. Hybrid, a combination of both. Fixed delivery for stable phases. Iterative delivery for evolving phases. A banking platform, for example, may use waterfall for its regulatory architecture and agile for customer-facing features. Every project follows the same 5-phase life cycle. How long each phase takes depends on the project, but the structure never changes. Phase 1. Initiation. The project is formally authorized. The project manager defines the purpose, objectives, and scope. The output is a project charter, the document that gives the project manager authority to begin assembling the team. Phase 2. Planning. This is where the detailed roadmap is built. Scope is defined. The work is broken into structured tasks, a budget is established, risks are identified, and a communication plan is created. A strong plan here prevents rework later. Phase 3. Execution. The team executes the plan. The project manager assigns tasks, coordinates resources, facilitates communication, and keeps the team aligned with the defined objectives. Phase 4. Monitoring and controlling. This phase runs in parallel with execution, not after it. The project manager tracks key performance indicators, compares actual performance against the baseline, and processes any changes through a formal change control process. Phase 5. Closure. The client formally accepts all deliverables. The project manager archives records, documents lessons learned, releases the team, and formally closes the project. Every project operates within 6 constraints. Project management originally defined 3: scope, time, and cost, commonly known as the triple constraint. The modern framework adds 3 more: quality, risk, and resources or benefits. Scope, what the project will deliver, and critically, what it will not. Quality, the standard deliverables must meet to satisfy stakeholder requirements. Time, every milestone and deadline mapped against the approved schedule baseline. Cost, the total authorized budget within which every resource and activity is executed. Resources, benefits, either the people, materials, and equipment allocated, or the value the project is expected to deliver to the organization. Risk, any uncertain event that can impact project objectives, positively or negatively, documented in the risk register and monitored throughout. The critical point. These 6 constraints are interdependent. change one, and the others are affected. When a stakeholder expands the scope, a professional project manager evaluates the impact on schedule, cost, and quality before approving a single addition. Even well-planned projects face 7 recurring challenges. Recognizing them early separates professionals who deliver from those who react. Poor communication. When the right information does not reach the right people at the right time, teams build to the wrong specification. Scope creep. Every uncontrolled addition consumes time and budget that was never planned for. By the time it is visible, the damage is done. Resource constraints. When people, equipment, or materials fall short of what the plan requires, deliverables slip and quality drops. Risk management. Risks do not disappear when ignored. They escalate, and the window to respond without impacting the baseline closes fast. Stakeholder management. Late requirements and withheld approvals from disengaged stakeholders are among the most disruptive forces a project faces mid-execution. Quality control. A deliverable that reaches the client without passing quality verification is not complete. It is rework in waiting. Change management. An uncontrolled change does not affect one part of a project. It disrupts all 6 constraints simultaneously. Now, let's understand how to manage projects effectively. To manage projects effectively, managers need a single source of truth, where tasks, projects, communication, deadlines, and team collaboration stay centralized and easy to track. When work is scattered across emails, spreadsheets, chat tools, and multiple platforms, teams lose visibility, communication becomes fragmented, and projects become harder to manage efficiently. That's where ProofHub enters the picture. ProofHub brings tasks, projects, files, discussions, timelines, and team communication into one centralized workspace. It helps teams stay aligned, and managers maintain complete visibility into project progress. Instead of wasting time searching for updates or switching between tools, teams can collaborate more smoothly, track work more effectively, and move projects forward with greater clarity and accountability. To sum it up, a project is a temporary effort with a clear goal, timeline, resources, and constraints. Managing it well requires planning, communication, and visibility, and ProofHub helps teams keep everything organized in one place.